2025 is here and I've got a feeling it's gonna be the best year ever. I hope you're feeling the same energy because we are all about good vibes, big dreams, and unforgettable adventures here. So, to my amazing subscribers and to my future subscribers, a big happy new year to you. Now, let's talk about goals. I know it's not all about numbers. Making videos and connecting with you guys brings me so much joy you can't even imagine. But a little ambition never hurt anyone, right? So, my big goal this year is 5k subscribers on YouTube. If you haven't joined the Bite Size Traveler family yet, smash that subscribe button and let's make it happen together. Last month, I took a whirlwind trip to India. Yes, your girl went back to her roots. We are gonna hit pause on the Colorado series from last year. I'll give you some time to watch or rewatch my old videos before I post the next part. And before you ask, I am from India, so surprise, surprise! December was an incredible adventure and I cannot wait to share them with you. So you're in for some jaw-dropping content coming. But here's the twist. This video is gonna be a little different. On my trip to India, I stayed in a lot of heritage hotels. I would not be lying if I told you that they look exactly like movie sets. And today, we are gonna do something fun. We are gonna rate these hotels. So, I'm gonna spill all the tea about my stay in the hotels and then you can tell me if you agree or not, or if you have any spicy takes on the hotel of your own, So, let's make this a fun game that all of us can play together. Buckle up, grab some coffee or chai, and let's get started. So I arrived at Lalit Jaipur in the evening, a beautiful evening. This was my first time in the city of Jaipur. For those of you who don't know about or haven't heard of Jaipur, it is also known as the Pink City of India. It's known for its pink structures, all the buildings that are painted pink in color. It is also known for its majestic forts, beautiful palaces, and bustling bazaars or markets. It has always been on my bucket list, but in my 30 years of staying in India, I had never made it to Jaipur. So you can imagine how excited I was. After a quick check-in, I had guests over for a few hours. To my delight, the hotel allowed them to stay without any fuss, a gesture of hospitality that instantly impressed me. The hotel's aesthetics are beautiful. While I initially hoped to book a traditional heritage property, last-minute planning during wedding season didn't leave me with many options. So if you're planning to visit Rajasthan during November and December, plan accordingly, since it's a popular destination wedding location. That said, I wasn't disappointed with the Lalit Jaipur. The perfect blend of traditional Rajasthani architecture and modern elegance greets you as soon as you enter the lobby. The highlight, a central courtyard surrounded by a serene water body and intricately designed jharokhas. The space feels magical and is an ideal setting for weddings or special events. Overlooking the courtyard is the second floor pool, a peaceful oasis offering stunning views that makes you stop and take it all in. My room was spacious, elegantly designed and equipped with modern amenities, ensuring a comfortable stay. While the gym was average, the hotel's large yoga room with trainers available to assist was a unique feature that you don't often find in many hotels. So let's do a room tour of Lalit Jaipur. Oh, not bad. It's it's quite big. There's a huge mirror here, and then they give like 4 bottles of water. There's a TV, another mirror, quite big, it's almost like floor to ceiling, and then it's wide as well, so you get a lot of light during the day. The view is just to the building, you can't see it right now, but yeah, it's not that great of this room at least, but it's okay, it's not bad as long as I get light. There's the bed, the king size bed. The decor is decent, I think, and the lamps are pretty. The design on the bed and the pillows are fluffy. They have some tea and coffee. They have a mini fridge, which has 2 more bottles, which I think I left from yesterday. So that's great. Now I have 6 bottles of water. I'm drinking a lot of water tonight. And then they have a table. They have a table and a chair for you to work, and another mini sofa there, which I've occupied. The best part is it's huge. It's huge. So the outside room doesn't have a cupboard, which is a bit weird to me because at least there should be coat hangers and stuff. But there's some hangers here, and then a locker and a seating area, or I don't know what's the purpose of this is. If you can tell me, maybe for accessibility reasons. The bathroom is okay. Toilet papers are a bit thin, which I don't like. Could be thicker. Hair dryer, face towels, standard. So one good thing that I saw was their lotion. They're made of, I think, local ingredients, and it's like Kashmiri garden. So lotion is Kashmiri garden. They have things from different states, and they have like a bunch of dental kits, earbuds, shaving kit, shower caps, essentials, towels, 2 towels. And they have see the spices of Rajasthan, which almost is like pan flavored, which is quite weird to take a shower in since we eat that. There are like 3 dustbins, one for the toilet, one for the sink, and there's one this, which is like, seems like, I have no idea what to do with this. If anyone knows, please tell me what to do with this. So yeah, that's the whole room. Bathroom, come out, go to the room, and the hallway. The hallway kind of seems like a waste of space. There could have been like a mirror. Instead of just the mirror, they could have kept like a cupboard or something to hang your clothes in, or hide your clothes in at least when I'm gone and they're doing room service, because it's quite weird. There's nothing like to hide my clothes or my stuff in, so I just left it on the table. The hotel offers a variety of dining options, though I only tried the complimentary breakfast, since I spent most of my days sightseeing and ate lunch and dinner outside. The breakfast buffet was particularly impressive with a wide variety of fresh, delicious choices. The staff deserves a special mention for their courtesy, attentiveness, and willingness to go above and beyond to make guests feel valued. For example, on my way to breakfast, A staff member kindly volunteered to guide me to the restaurant without me asking. He was incredibly friendly, as were the staff members at the gym, pool, and the check-in and the checkout counter, who ensured every guest felt well taken care of. The location, in my opinion, is both a plus and a minus, depending on your priorities. It's conveniently close to Jaipur Airport and some key attractions such as Patrika Gate. However, it's farther from the old city, where many of Jaipur's iconic tourist spots are located. That said, the hotel's spa and pool facilities provide an excellent way to unwind after a day of exploration. Overall, the Lalit Jaipur delivers a 5-star experience and is highly recommended for both business and leisure travel. Not everything was perfect though. The lift card scanners occasionally misbehaved, once landing me on the wrong floor. A mildly awkward moment in close quarters with strangers. Still, the small inconvenience didn't detract from the overall experience. Here's my rating. So the second hotel that we are rating is Gaj Kesari. Now this is more traditional heritage hotel in the sense that it was actually a palace. This, according to Google, is rated as 5 stars and it costed me around 8,500 rupees per night. This is located right outside the city of Bikaner, which is just 15 minutes drive. So it was a perfect pit stop for us while going to Jaisalmer on a road trip. It was far away enough from the city for some peace and quiet, but also not too far away. When we pulled into the property, the first thing that I noticed was how gorgeous it looked. There's this huge courtyard with an open bar, a beautifully decorated main area, and tons of arts and local handicrafts all around. A former palace turned hotel is spread over 16 acres with stunning European meets Rajasthani vibes. It's like stepping into another world with 40 restored rooms and suites. A rooftop bar perfect for stargazing, and Polki, their vegetarian restaurants we were curious to try later. We arrived pretty late in the evening, and to our surprise, we were told we had been upgraded to a bigger room with a better view. That was a nice start. The room was spacious, but it did show its age in little ways. Some wear and tear here and there. The bathroom, decently sized but quirky, low water pressure made it feel less like a modern shower and more like a drizzle. But it's okay, since it's an old property, I just assume their pipes need to be redone. We have arrived at the Gaj Kesari Hotel. The advantages you can see behind me. It's so well decorated. It is full of art and architecture of Rajasthan. It's quite huge. It has 40 plus rooms. If you are planning to visit, they have different levels of room. We got upgraded to the Kesari room. The Kesari room is it's bigger, more spacious, and it has a almost floor to ceiling windows facing the garden. I can't wait for the morning view when I wake up because I arrived here at night, so I've only seen the beauty of the hotel during night, but I am sure it'll be double the beauty in the morning.
Some areas of this hotel is so beautiful, and I think they also have weddings here because they were just taking off some decorations from outside the courtyard. They have a pretty big courtyard, so it just makes sense, I guess. And it's just some areas, it's so, I love the feel, the white architecture, the windows, the charukas that are there behind me, and the seating areas. They are so beautiful. You can just sit there and read for forever. Since it has such a big courtyard, I had to take a night walk at this hotel. It's huge.
The evening took a turn when we headed for dinner at the in-house restaurant Polki. The restaurant had not so good reviews on Google, which was very suspicious in the first place since the hotel is a 5-star rated hotel. But my suspicion became reality, unfortunately. Let's just say it was a bit of a mess. Orders got mixed up, a couple of dishes didn't make it to the table, and the staff seemed confused about who was supposed to do what. It was one of those situations where you just couldn't help but laugh. To their credit, they brought some ice cream as an apology, and they told us that they were undergoing a management change. The next morning started with a complimentary breakfast, which was thankfully more organized than dinner. It wasn't mind-blowing, but it was decent enough to make up for the chaos from the night before. Next morning, I wanted to check out the gym and the spa, but no matter where I looked, I just couldn't find them. There's also a wedding being set up at the property, which meant the pool was occupied. Super early in the morning, so no morning swim for us before checkout.
This is the way to the pool. There are stairs in the middle of nowhere, and there are wedding decorations again going on.
Despite all of that, there's no denying that Gaj Kesari has its charms. The courtyards and wedding spaces are stunning, and that rooftop bar would be amazing for stargazing on quieter nights. Sure, the low staffing, apparently due to management change, was noticeable, and some little inconvenience were there, but you can see the potential this place has for hosting grand events.
Like, if I give it second thought, this place is made for like wedding venues and other functions. You can see so much empty space which was not being used.
It's not perfect, but if you're okay with a few hiccups and appreciate a place with character, this spot could still win you over. Here's my rating. Our last stop of the video is the charming Gulaal Hotel. Now, unlike all the other 5-star luxury huge hotels that we have stayed at, so far this is comparatively more cozy. It is rated 3 stars on Google, and it costed me around 8,000 rupees to stay there for a night. A little different from the luxury 5-star stays earlier in this trip. This is a 3-star gem, and while the surrounding might not immediately catch your eye, the hotel itself is a standout. It's a stunning haveli with intricate sandstone carvings that felt like arts frozen in time. The attention to detail and how beautifully the place is maintained makes it feels like you stumbled upon a hidden treasure. Morning sunlight. It is pure magic here, bathing the haveli in golden glow between 8 and 10 am. If you're into photography, this is the time to capture its beauty. Despite its smaller size, the courtyard is cozy and inviting, filled with antique, traditional handicrafts, and bursts of color, especially orange marigolds everywhere. It's a peaceful, warm, and just kind of a place that feels like home the moment you step in. The location of the hotel is unbeatable. It's within the walking distance of Jaisalmer fort and the bustling city streets, making it super convenient to explore. The rooms may be few, but they're wonderfully comfortable and quiet, perfect for unwinding after a day of sightseeing. And let me tell you, the bathroom is enormous. You could actually do a little dance in there. Not saying I did, but maybe. Maybe I did. The highlight of this hotel is definitely its terrace. They have an in-house restaurant up there that offers free breakfast if you book through their website. The food was flavorful with a solid vegetarian menu. For non-vegetarian food, you might have to go out to eat. The traditional Rajasthani dishes though were the real stars. Don't leave without trying those. And the view? Sitting on that terrace eating breakfast while looking out at the Jaisalmer fort and the city was such a joyful start to the day. Their pool was spotless and perfect for a quick dip, and the spa was decently priced if you're up for it. It's also an apt location for a photography session. The fact that this is a family-run hotel made it all the more special. You could feel the love and care they put into the place. The owner was around making sure everything was just right, which added such a nice touch. It may not be the most luxurious stay of the trip, but it left a lasting impression. Sometimes it's these smaller, more personal and cozy places that really stay with you. So, here is my rating for this cozy little stay. Each of the hotels that I stayed at has something unique to offer, from Lalit Jaipur's grandeur to Gaj Kesari's courtyards to the Gulaal's intimate charm. While some shone in service and luxury, others faltered in their consistency. So if you are planning a heritage trip to Rajasthan in India, I would suggest you tailor your trip according to your own personal preferences. What is important to you? Is it the proximity to the attraction, or the food and cultural events, or event hosting capabilities, or just personal intimate touches in your hotel? If I had to pick a favorite, I would go for Gulaal, but hey, that's just me. What is your take on these hotels? Drop your spicy takes on the hotels and let's keep the conversation going. And just out of curiosity, why are bathrooms in Rajasthan so huge? It was almost as big as my rooms in some hotels. Is it just the love for the space, or the feeling of luxury, or just tradition? Let me know what you think. Until next time, stay curious, keep traveling. This is your bite-sized traveler signing off. See you in the next one.